Blah, blah, blah. What's up, y'all? It's Marcellus Wiley, that dude. Let's talk about what y'all talking about, which is Cleveland Browns owner Jimmy Haslam cutting Shedeur Sanders. Cutting him before he cuts him. We're going to dive deep into this because these comments from this owner are comments you never hear from an owner that is supporting the player, especially before the player has even played one game for that franchise. A lot of people went off on these comments because how do you go there before the player even shows you why he's there? We're going to dive deep into that, but before we do all that, make sure you guys support this channel, like and subscribe, and then you got to go support the community. That's projecttransition.org. Leave your email. Be a part of our global giving community. You want to do more? Okay, become a donor. Look at that, a QR code. Hit it right quick. And help us with our resources for our mentorship programs, our skills camps. We're even having an NFL skills camp next month, August 16th. Check the link in the description for the information. And if you want to do the most, wow, look at that. Hit that QR code. Become a gym member, GEM, giver every month. You can get amazing prizes. You can win exclusive event access, and more importantly, support the community, support the itty bitties at the greatest level. So make sure you do that. Become a gym member. Wow, I love that. My man Anthony Jacobs is a gym member. You know who he is? I know who he is because I sent him this book. Want to make sure I hook y'all up as well. Now, let's take a deep dive into this because, boy, they out here, and I don't use this word loosely, hating. You know what I'm saying? People out here hating. So I'm about to watch this video of my man Shedeur Sanders doing what he do. He in practice right now. They said he went 9 for 9, 2 tutties, and 0 picky, no Aussies. Okay, now we're going to watch this play right here. Back in the end zone. Oh, I hate sound. I hate sound. Get that out of here. Okay. 38, step. All right, I'm going to tell y'all the real about this play right here. Because I don't care about no damn practice stats. I really don't. Because one, you're going against the third or fourth string probably. These are all FedEx drivers or UPS drivers in 3 weeks. Plus, let's just be real about this. Nice dime. Right here, 38. Okay, right here. 3, 2, 1. That ball ain't out. That's a sack. 9 out of 10 times that's a sack unless the D-line is young or inexperienced or just don't know what they doing. Oh, they tied, boss. Because if they ain't tied, boss, right here, come on, under, got him. At least I'm least touching that ball. That ball going like this. Helicopter. That's P.D. Pablo, North Carolina. It's right here. I'm telling you right now. I'm coming up. Oh, I see it. Because you know you can't go to the depth for the quarterback because you know all he going to do is put that foot in the ground, plant it, and then he jumping up. He hop. Watch this. All right here, right there. Plant. Yeah. That's a sack where I'm from. Okay, but it's all good. It's a practice. That's how you learn. We're going to do a video, too, about practice and how people are hating on practice. And we got to come out. J.J. Watt has some beautiful words about that, okay? So now, you know who else has some beautiful words? Y'all got to hear this because I've never, ever in my life seen an owner. I don't want to hear that. I told you I don't want to hear that. Seen an owner do exactly what he's about to do. So we're going to talk about the words from the Jimmy Haslam. Let's go.
Question marks at quarterback in Cleveland is nothing new. The Browns continue to have a quarterback battle with a very crowded QB room that includes fifth-round pick Shedeur Sanders. While Shedeur hasn't had too many reps with the first-team offense, owner Jimmy Haslam was asked about the narrative that he wanted the franchise to draft Shedeur. Listen.
Okay, now, he is about to talk about his team and all these questions he keep getting about them saying, you want a Shedeur after you already got Dylan Gabriel. What are you thinking? Why'd you get Shedeur? And if you want a Shedeur, why'd you get him so late? Was he not drafted at the right position? Was he rated higher? Blah, blah, blah. Now, if you're an owner, there are two things at play. You're still a human being, even though you got billions. So when you're a human being, that means you hear all this stuff and you still want to respond. But you're also a billionaire. Let me f these fools. I ain't got to say none of these fools. Peasants, feed me my grapes, I say. That's his conflict right now. Listen how it comes out. It's crazy.
What do you have to say?
If you'd have told me, so we picked him on Saturday, right? Friday night driving home, y'all are going to pick Shadur, I would say that's not happening. But We had a conversation early that morning, and then we had a conversation later that day. I think we had the right people involved in the conversation. At the end of the day, that's Andrew Berry's call. Andrew made the call to pick Shedeur. Just like who's going to start or what play we're going to call is Kevin's call. But that's Andrew's call. He made the call.
Before we get on that, every first take DJ, let's say this. What? Okay, I can look at it two ways. One way to actually support Jimmy Haslam is saying, I'm empowering the people that I employ. That's what true power is, right? Delegation. I delegated this to Andrew Berry. You make the picks. Ain't you the GM? Yeah, well, shut it. Make the picks. I don't give a damn if you pick the same position. You pick 2 offensive tackles, I ain't tripping. Oh, you pick 2 quarterbacks. It's a little problem. Well, that worked out when RG3 and Kirk Cousins were picked. So, look, it ain't the first time. But that's your thing. Okay, Kevin, you calling these plays, okay? This your last year, Kevin. If we don't do something, you already know that. All right? You had that good little rookie year now. We up and down, and we more down than up. Okay, so it's on you, Kevin. So the owner knows that he put the people in power to do their job, and he has to empower them. So this could be taken as an empowerment statement, or it could be taken as wiping my hands clean, washing them right now, got the Purex out, hand sanitizer. This season just started, and I want y'all to know, if this season goes awry, if this season goes the wrong way, it's because of them and what they did. He picked his team. He bought them groceries. He called them plays. He cooked that food, and it's nasty. That's what he did. Let's see what Louis Riddick got to say about this. Gangster.
Is he saying that's not happening because he didn't think Shadur would be available, or is he saying that's not happening because we didn't want to take him?
He's not saying that because he didn't think Shadur was going to be available. That's not what he's saying. He's saying that because I in my opinion, they're saying that because he's sitting there saying, look, they didn't really have him ranked that high. They didn't think they were going to draft. I don't know who ultimately pulls the trigger on this. Here's the bigger issue. I don't even really care why he said what he said. This is what it tells me, though.
You can tell Lewis gonna be a GM still. He still want to be a GM for sure, and he gonna be one. He couldn't get that out because he like, damn, that's one of the owners. I don't want to, I don't want to go there. That could be my future job, right? I could be the next Andrew Berry, right? But the point is, what he was trying to say is, it didn't make any sense for him to say that unless he's going to say something that's nonsense. Well, let's just say Lewis collected his thoughts, and now he going to talk about the nonsense he just heard.
It tells me is that this young man is ice skating uphill. That's what it tells me. Because they are not in lockstep as far as how they view him within that organization. Why else would you come out and say, as I was driving home on Friday night, if you would have told me we were going to draft Shedeur Sanders on Saturday, I would have said, that ain't happening. What that means is there's enough people at the top of the totem pole who are like, nah, he's not for us. Simple as that.
Facts.
He went on to say, we had the right people in the room. We had a meeting about it Saturday, and we had the right people in the room, and ultimately Andrew picked a player. I mean, what the hell?
Why
what
are you saying that right now? He's
exactly,
on the team.
Exactly. So if you're Shedeur Sanders, and you're sitting wherever you're sitting in the dorm rooms in Berea, like that I slept in when I played for the Browns too during training camp, and you're watching or you're watching the news, and you're seeing the owner sit there and go, no, well, as of Friday night, they weren't even thinking about me. And then they had a meeting, and the right people were in there, and they wound up drafting me. I'm sitting here going, man, am I really at the right place here? Do I have people that are all rooting for me, that want to make this competition here really fair and equitable? They want to make it an organic competition? Or there are ultimately going to be some people who are saying, I didn't want this guy. And so they're not going to support me in those personnel meetings that I was a part of for 8-9 years. And I know how people can get personal with those things in those meetings. This was not a real good interview in my estimation, because it doesn't help the player at all. And quite honestly, it doesn't help the opinions that we have about how Cleveland goes about doing business. It doesn't at all to me.
With your bad self, Louis Riddick. There we go. Act like you've been in the locker room before, damn it, and spread that around ESPN. Shoot. Become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities. He know damn well what that sound like. Oh, you gone, bruh. Look, I don't gamble, so don't hold me 100% to anything, but I'm going to tell you this. Shedeur Sanders ain't long for Cleveland. I don't give a damn what he does. One, they ain't going to give him the opportunities, it sounds like, in practice to even get those reps. So it's all going to be game day situations. Then it's going to be game day situations. We only have 3 preseason games, no longer 4. And then we still got to get everybody else their reps. Then we're going to throw you out there. We're going to throw you out there with some mail truck drivers. And then guess what? Even if you ball, yeah, but I smell practice squad or worse. I smell it. I'm just telling y'all what I smell. Now, he can surprise cats, and he can do the impossible. But right now, if we playing the odds, when your owner says, Friday night riding home with Gervestein, I ain't know what we were going to do, but I knew we wasn't going to draft no Shadur. Hit it right. Got to the crib, woke up in the morning, woke up quick at about noon, had a meeting with the right people. They said we talked about Shadur. I said, oh, I didn't know. We got to have another meeting that day. Now we talking about Shadur. We about to get Shadur? Oh, okay. We got Shadur because that's what we do. But now, before we even get out there, before one game for the world season, that is y'all call. And it's your team. Boy, stop. Let me give it to y'all like this in real talk. And this is one thing that I have as a personality trait. Y'all want to call me, I hear y'all. Y'all call me corny. I am. Y'all call me, not the flattering stuff. I'm talking about the stuff that's like, damn. Y'all call me mad. Nah, not really. Jealous, not really. But I hear it here and there. What I am is a guy who doesn't care about anything that doesn't care about me. Right? I don't care. Like, I give you a general respect. Every human being on this planet gets a general respect from me, right? And that's pretty high. Like, my general respect is high. I'm always going to say hello, hi, what's up, give you that. Like, I'm a nice, cordial dude, right? I'm kind, actually, deep to my heart. But there's one thing I am. I never want to be somewhere where I'm not wanted. I never want to be somewhere where I'm not wanted. And that could be as simple as they had a party and I didn't get an invite, but they invited my circle. And my circle like, let's go. And I'm like, they didn't invite me. That was intentional, but they punks. So they didn't invite me. Guess what? I'm not going. Why? Oh, you spiteful. Oh, why you being mad? They invited us. We can go. No. If they don't want me there, I don't want to be there. And I'm not mad at them because guess what? When I have my party, I will invite them because they may have an issue with me, but I don't have that issue with them. I hope people understand that. There are people like that. Kendrick Lamar talked about this, and somebody else was talking about this. Like, dog, this is not based on who you are and what you want. It's based on who I am and what I want. And I never want to be somewhere where I'm not wanted. Now, it's easy when it's a party, right? It's hard when it's your job. And it's Shedeur Sanders' job. At least he's trying to earn that job. And damn it, who hasn't been there before? We're like, I know they tripping on me. Boss over here tripping. This how he tripped. And it happened to me, but it was in my favor my rookie year. I get drafted to the Buffalo Bills. Let's go, Buffalo. Where we at? I always turn the wrong way because of the camera. Baby, want to shout. Throw your hands up and shout. Go on now. The happy now. I'm in Buffalo. I'm the second rounder. Thank God I wasn't the first rounder because it's different pressure. They didn't even have to write about me in the headlines. They just put me in the article. Antoine Smith was the first rounder. I'm second rounder. I got time to develop. I got time to learn the ropes. I'm behind Bruce Smith. I'm the guy from Columbia who needs to learn big boy football. I was like, all right, whatever you say, as long as y'all ain't tripping on me. I go to practice. Man, they whooping me up. I mean, compared to what I was used to, which was pretty much dominating, I get out there, I was like, God dang, this ain't working. What is this rip move? What is this swim move? Ruben Brown, John Fina, yang, 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 yang. They would just throw me into the fence. throw me in the fences. One time I got stuck in the fence. I was like, God dang, these grown-ass men. I'm good in the weight room. I'm good in the gym. I'm good at the combine. I'm good in the Ivy League. But this is grown man football. This grown man football. Old men with bellies. Yeah, think you stronger than his ass if you want. I don't care how much you bench press. Touch me. Watch this old man hit your ass. And so that was happening. About a weekend, I remember hearing one time my coach say something that it didn't even sit well with me. And then I went back to the dorm, and my roommate was Pat Williams, undrafted from Texas A&M, who turns out to be a beast. I think he played like 13 years, if not longer. Beast, big old Pat. Little arms, big belly. That's my dog. Shut up, Wiley. Shut up, Wiley. That's how he talk. Wiley, shut up. Country as hell. So anyway, my coach one time said, Wiley, and I could tell he faking it. I hate when people fake it, when they don't give you that real raw dope, that criticism you need so you can go home and be mad and then you come back better. You know what I'm talking about? Even though nobody raises their hand to hear it, we need to hear it, right? Well, they say, smooth waters don't make good sailors? That's what they say, right? I don't need it always smooth, coach. Teach me. Give me some adversity. So coach did like this. Oh, hey, it's coming. It's coming. It's coming along. I see it. And then I walked back, and I remember saying, this fool just lied to me, but whatever. I ain't going to lose my place in line. I ain't going to give away my privilege because I'm a second rounder. But then I turned. I'm in the line with all the D linemen. Guess who went next? My roommate, Pat Williams. He went up there. Wow, 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 wow. You know what coach said? Yeah, that was all right. A little quick. A little too quick. You need to slow it down. Slow it down? He got there before the quarterback even got back there. But it was a stunt, and you're supposed to, hold him and hesitate and all. So we went back to the dorm. It may have been the same night. No, I don't want to lie, but it was right around that time. I remember me and him sitting in the room, his ass farting all the time. That was nasty. Like, God dang, dog, what the hell? And then I'm like, Pat, you catch coach and them out there tripping on you? He's like, yeah, man, I can't do nothing right. Oh, shoot, somebody don't do nothing. Shit. I was like, I know. They love you though. I was like, I know, and I ain't even doing that good. Like, he's like, I'm glad you said it. Shoot, who'd y'all play at Columbia? But I'm just wrong. Y'all sorry. I was like, dog, I'm all right, but I wasn't doing that well, and he was doing better than me. I keep it 1,000. I was like, dog, you playing way better than me. I know. Shoot, but it don't matter. Coach don't give it. I was like, shit. So anyway, that's how they do it. When Louis Riddick said they take it personal, they pick their guys, they do what they want to do, they do it like that. They invested in me, so they're going to like me. How many people are invested in Shadur is the question. I'll tell you one who's not, the owner, Jimmy Haslam. Remember everybody saying, oh, that's Deion Boy, and that's why he picked him and all that stuff. Maybe all that's true. But he also setting the table like, Deion, check your text. Deion opened up his phone. Hey, man, I got him on the roster, but now I can't do no more. It's on y'all. That's what that looked like. The truest fulfillment is going to come when, Shadur doesn't care about his draft status. It doesn't matter. He's going to get a chance to play somewhere if it's not Cleveland, and it doesn't look great in Cleveland. Let's just be real. That's a crowded-ass room in the first place. Second of all, go somewhere where it ain't that damn crowded and you can go make a name. And it's almost better you get your bounce back. Like Wes Welker, right? Wes Welker goes to San Diego, doesn't work out, goes to Miami, pretty good. Goes to New England, destroys it. I see that kind of trajectory for Shedeur. Like, he going to have to bounce. Maybe bounce around, but just definitely bounce. And then go get that thing. Rich Gannon style. Rich Gannon wasn't great at first, and then he turned into the motherfucking machine. Be that. But the greatest fulfillment I want to just wish upon Shedeur and every young prospect out there, man, because we know success is not linear, is the fulfillment that you're going to get one day. And I'm not saying today. You don't have to be like me and never want to be somewhere you're not wanted. I don't care what job and stuff, but I got to that point. I build that muscle up, right? So it could be a party. Somebody ain't invited me. I'm not texting you. I'm not, hey, what's going on? Saturday at 8 o'clock, I hear you got something going on. Can I come? You ain't forget about me. You just didn't want me to come. I get it. And I'm still going to invite you to mine. It could be something simple like that, or it could be something like a real job. Like, oh, y'all don't really want me, Fox? Okay, I wonder why. But I wonder why at home. I'm out. You ain't got a lot of me. You know what I'm saying? Because all they do is then they look for every reason and excuse to get rid of you. And then one day you look up later, because war can't be avoided, just postponed. You just postponing this shit. And then all of a sudden one day, boom, we let everybody go. Why? Your real fulfillment's going to come when you dance to the beat of your own drum. Your real fulfillment's going to come when you dance to the beat of your own drum. Your real fulfillment's going to come when you can dance to the beat of your own drum. Right? And that ain't about money. Stop talking that money. That's the problem. When I was poor growing up, everybody thought money was going to be the savior. I did too, till I got to the money. Then I realized that ain't saving you from shit. Now, a lot of people don't believe that. A lot of people probably don't have the money that they desire. But when you get there, you're going to play back this video right here, right now. I know people that way broke, and loving it, fulfilled, glow from the inside out. Come on, y'all. Don't act like we don't know that. I grew up, didn't even think I was broke. I was so damn fulfilled and happy. But I was like, damn, if I get that money, it's going to be all good, perfect. No, it ain't. So the fulfillment's going to come when you dance to the beat of your own drum, whether it's a party or your job. Forget y'all. I'm going to do me. Let's see if Shadur can do that. Woo! We had to go there. All right. Now, you know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. But before we flow, boy, we check in on your dough, boy. So here we go. My team, Monitor Debt Resolution. Call them today. Right there at that number. You can hit the QR code. You can hit the website, pt.monitordebt.com, homie. What do? They take care of you. They give you a financial plan to get you out of debt. So are you in debt? Personal debt, credit card debt, medical debt, student loan debt. Oh, man, I got that. I went to Cleveland, boom, and went to see Shedeur and practice debt because I can't see him in the game because I ain't going to play him in the game because the owner don't like him. You got that type of debt? Well, hit up my team at Monitor Debt Resolution for your financial wellness solution, all right? Check the link in the description for your financial wellness prescription. It will help you guys out. They hook up a lot of people, but Hannah, going through it. Beautiful family, husband, little itty bitties, kids, all that. Mom's passed away, so now she took in her father, and that got heavy. So now she's in debt in 2025. But in 2026, Hannah's going to be debt free. So make sure you guys call us today to get your financial wellness solution. That's 866-204-0071, 866-204-0071. Oh, hit that thing. It's your thing. Oh, do what you want to do. So now, you know what we do on this show, boy. Hold on, I'm parched. I don't know what it is. Oh, I worked out this morning early, did my core power yoga. And every time I work out, I eat well that day. Every day I don't work out, I'm fat. So right now I'm lean. I'm eating protein and eating nuts. Pause. All right, so you know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. Go get that thing, Wiley. Ooh, this is gangster. Listen to that beat. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all.
Today was another Saturday for me.
Come on. Go get this thing, Shadur. Yo, it's training camp time in the land of the dogs. Jimmy Haslam, wildin', breaking the laws. No filter, no finesse, no chill in the booth. Just told the whole world I ain't picked that youth. First day of camp, media, mics on deck. Jimmy walking, talking reckless with that check. Shadur ain't my pick, man. What'd he say? Little Prime ain't even laced up yet to play. Lewis Riddick on set about to pop a vein. How you disrespect a rookie that way, man? Said that line with his chest, no shame, no game. Now Shadur got a ball just to clear his name. Didn't pick Shadur, that's cold, my guy. Didn't even fake the love, no corporate lie. Cleveland Browns, where the logic? It don't stay. They cut careers early just to ruin your day. Dion somewhere like bet it's on. You just lit a fire that is gonna burn till dawn. Jimmy throwing shade like it's just routine, but this ain't a throwaway kid, it's a legacy dream. Draft busters for years, trust me, we saw. Now this the one kid you gon' find a flaw? Whole league watching, damn that's foul. Only in Cleveland, dog, they boo their own child. Hey yo, Jimmy, you wild, you petty, you rich. But why you start camp by cutting your switch? Motivate the dude, don't bury his shot. He ain't even threw a pass, but already got. Didn't pick Shadur, that's cold, my man. Why you had to do it? What is your plan? Cleveland Browns, where hope goes to die, but Shadur might just fly while they wonder why. Cleveland drama, NFL soap. Little Prime got swag and deep ball hope. You can't stop fate with a press run trick. You might just get burned by the pick. You pick, you prick, you wick. Oh, mic drop. All this BS better stop. I ain't gonna lie though, this beat's so sick. I don't even care about that damn 5th round pick. I just wanna flow some more and let it go. Stir it up, hit it up, taste it, it's the gumbo. I let it go, I let it flow, I let it slowly. Boily, oily, moily, holy. Damn, this beat dope. Hold on, let me hear it go for real. Yeah. Hey, if they would've signed me, another member of NWA, I'd be like, yo, they caught me up cold, holding, call around here, I was rolling, patrolling, and then they saw me on the slouching, I was bouncing, had to hit them up with that west side of coasting. This is Marcellus Wiley with an urgent message for anyone struggling with over $10,000 in credit card debt. Here's what you need to do right now. Visit pt.monitordebt.com. They've helped thousands reduce what they owe by dealing directly with creditors, cutting balances by 30, 40, even 50%. This isn't a loan. This is a proven debt settlement program where you make affordable monthly deposits while they do the heavy lifting. Many clients become debt-free in 24 to 48 months. Don't wait another day drowning in interest. Call 866-204-0071 or visit pt.monitordebt.com. Your financial freedom is waiting. It's just one phone call away. It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come. Oh, this is not hyperbole here. Because I think the time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so.